Right, there we go. We're live. I'm still not getting anywhere near used to being live on YouTube. I'm on a new phone this week, so in theory, I should be able to see your comments a little bit more, hence the glasses. But I guess we'll see as we go. So, let's get the chat bar up. There we go. 25 seconds in. So, as you can probably see, we've got some balloons going on over here. And a few other things going on in regards to a little bit of a celebration. It's a certain somebody's birthday today. It's not my birthday. Birthdays cannot come too quick for me. Getting old now, so it's no fun. It is actually my daughter's birthday. Do you want to come and say hello? So the birthday girl herself is here. This is Ella. She has been on videos in the past, haven't you? You climb up there. There we go. You're not doing the whole thing on me back, but there we go. Ella's birthday today. How old are you today, Elle?
100.
100. I feel like I'm 100 sometimes. Is it you're 73, aren't you?
No, 12.
12, a big old 12. How's that going, eh? So I've had a nice day today. So she's had the day off school. We've gone for a Starbucks so far, haven't we? We're a bit limited to what we can do, as all of us are, to be honest, because obviously we are amidst a lockdown. So that little bird on my shoulder now, look. So yeah, it's been quite the testing time, hasn't it? We're meant to have gone out and had a bit of a daddy and daughter day today, weren't we?
Yeah.
And we couldn't do any of that, so we ended up doing what we could do with the very little that we had. So you just gonna stay on my back like that big phlegm monster from the advert. So I actually haven't got anything planned. People are saying happy birthday to you. No, I can just read them from here, to be honest. So let's have a quick look at your comments. So I've got nothing actually planned today. Last week's video I had it very structured, but this past week and a bit, I've had a bit of a tough time with my eyes, as you can probably tell with the glasses. So without saying too much information because of little ears, my eyes are not doing very good. Not doing very good at all. So I've had a bit of a tough time. So I've decided just to kind of come in and just speak to you all and see how everybody is doing rather than actually structure anything, just to keep my life a little bit easier this week. And then hopefully next week I'll be back to my usual uploads. But I thought rather than do nothing, I thought why not do a little bit of a live. So Ella's going to sit there like a good old parrot in the background and every so often go, piece of the meat. So good morning from New York. I believe that's New York, isn't it? NY is New York. Bloz is saying, I made it. Happy birthday. People are saying, happy birthday, Ella.
Thank you.
I'm in class, so I can't hear. I'll try in sign language to you instead. Afternoon, Frankie, and happy birthday, Ella. That's from Adam. It's midnight here in Australia.
Ooh, favourite place.
Favourite place. We want to go, don't we?
Yeah, Australia Zoo.
There we go. That's why we want to go. We want to go to the zoo. That's a fun age. It is a fun age. The thing is, you know, when you're a parent, there's no guide to how to do it right. And then all of a sudden you look at your not so little babies and think, I remember being that age. I remember being this age. And it's quite scary to think she's turned into a beautiful little lady at the back of me. A lot of people are saying hello. Oh, you can read the comments on there. Just make sure you haven't got the volume on.
Yeah, I've paused it. I'm reading the comments from here.
Okay. Blazzer said, I've got to go. Happy birthday, Ella. And good luck, Frankie. Thank you very much. Do take care, and I'll catch up with you soon.
Bye.
So, yeah. So this week's video, we're just going to do it. We're not going to do it for too long. I think last week's video was like 40 minutes long, was it? And I didn't quite realise I only intended it to be about 20 minutes. And ended up talking for a very long time. It's a little technique that I've got where I tend to talk a lot. So I watch a lot of YouTube. I do. I watch a lot of people within this hobby on YouTube, but 40 minutes is a bit too long. I'm going to be completely honest. I wouldn't expect anybody to watch this bearded face for 40 minutes, so this one is going to be a bit shorter. So how is everybody out there? How are you all? You all doing okay? Any questions, comments, or anything else you want to add? This will be the perfect time to get a quick response because I am on an absolute backlog when it comes to my emails and messages. I'm an absolute nightmare to get hold of at the moment because it's just so busy. A lot of people are still saying happy birthday to you.
Thank you. If you can't see them, I can read them to you.
Okay, I can sort of see them this week. So like I said, I've got a new phone, so it's a bit bigger. It's a bit bigger for my oogly eyes. So, yeah, that's what I'm kind of working on. So, what are you saying now?
Annie Lord said everyone draw. I think it's sorry if not. everybody join Patreon.
Oh yes,
Sorry,
Patreon.
I can't
Yes,
read it.
you should definitely join that. Come and join the chat and stuff. It's good fun. It's good fun over there. Can I take these off?
Someone's asked you a question. Sorry for names. We are doing good, and can you have 2 axolotls in a 2 feet tank?
You can. You can. It depends on the literage, but yes, you can. You just obviously bear in mind if you have a male and a female together, you'll have multiple babies together, which might not be exactly ideal. So as long as it's of a good litre, then yes, you can.
That's good.
I've messaged you on Insta, but I'll ask here. Can I have 4 axolotls in a 3 foot? Again, what's the literage of that, or the gallon of that? What is that? Without getting me Google up, I don't quite know.
Someone asked something.
Go on.
My little axolotl started showing what looks like it is shedding a smile. I can't slime or smile coat.
It'll be slime coat.
Pretty sure.
I think you need the big phone as well, don't you?
Yeah, pretty sure it was the temperature issue. Should I be worried?
As long as you've dealt with the
Sorry.
Can I just make your phone?
Yeah. I can't read.
So glittery and lovely. Where was that? My little axolotl started showing what looks like it's shedding its slime coat. Pretty sure it's a temperature issue. Should I be worried? As long as you've corrected the issue and the water parameters are good and you are cycled. This is so weird seeing myself here and there. There's like a slight delay as well. You should be okay. Just make sure whatever the issue was that's obviously caused that, make sure that you obviously corrected that and you've rectified that. I'm going to nick your phone for a minute, that's all right. Should have done this a long time ago.
Should have just stole my phone. It's fine, man.
So I have a male. It's moving fast, this is.
Do you want me to try and read them to you?
It's all right, I've got it. I have a male wild that refuses worms. I've tried everything. Wondering if you have any suggestions. What are you switching them from? I take it you're probably switching over. That scared the bejesus out of me. You scared me, cat. I just thought you were meowing there. So, where was that? So, what are you switching them over from? I can assume probably bloodworm. And if that is what you're doing, then the easiest trick to do it is chop up your worm. It's a bit gross. I'm not going to lie to you, it's a bit gross.
Do it all the time.
I do, I'm a chop up your earthworm and mix it in with some bloodworm and then feed it. And hopefully what they'll do is they'll get the taste for it that way. Usually, once you've got them onto worms, unless they're not feeling too hungry or not feeling too great, they'll usually take to worms perfectly. I mean, mine gets super excited when it comes to feeding, so you should be okay with that. My 9-year-old son is in... I can't even read that much. I don't think anybody's to read it. Your eyes are no better than mine.
My 9-year-old
Let me get my glasses.
Is enormous.
Oh look, someone's given you £2 for your birthday.
Thank you.
And that kind of them. I didn't even know you could do that.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, bless you. Thank you very much. Who was that from? Blazer. Thank you very much. It's very kind of you. I'll make sure that you get that.
Beautiful profile
Next
picture,
year,
by the way.
After interest. 50p, you'll get that. I'm joking.
Enormed with my 2 axolotls, and he did research
Project and presentation for his class on axolotls. Oh, and used your videos and information we both love watching. That's fantastic.
Yeah, that is.
Oh, that's amazing. You have no idea. Do you know, it's really... I think I should do these lives more often just to connect and communicate. I'll nick your phone again. Just to connect and communicate a bit more with you guys, because it's not that I don't take anything for granted. I really don't. But you know, when I hear things like that, it just makes... What am I doing when he's...
It puts a smile on his face.
It really does. It means a lot. So thank you so much. That's really good. I'm really, really, really happy to have you here and supporting. Thank you so much. And say hi to your son as well. That's fantastic. That's made my day, that has.
Need any more help?
So, can 4 axolotls be in 120 litres? No.
What type?
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter about
You're just interested in what they've got?
I'm just interested in what
so 120 litres is too small for 4. It'll do them when they're small and as they're growing, but as they get bigger, they will definitely need an upgrade. But you can do that. I like to do that myself. I don't like to just put a tiny axolotl in a massive tank. I tend to put them in smaller tanks, tubs, then tanks. Yeah. And then as they grow, I kind of upgrade them as they grow. As they grow, I go. He was on worms, then he just stopped. He will occasionally eat pellets, but now completely, that cat jumps on my back, I'm going to freak. But now completely refuses worms. How often are you feeding? He might just be not hungry, you know. Or what worms are you feeding, and how do you prepare the worms before you feed? Because sometimes, do you know when worms give off that horrible kind of musking, horrible stuff that they produce? It's designed to steer off predators. So basically, when they feel threatened, they'll release this kind of like yellow pus. There's obviously going to be a more fancy word for that. And basically what happens with that is it's designed to taste rancid. So whatever's trying to eat it, be a bird, a lizard, Harry, or an axolotl, it's designed for them to go and not want it. So they're probably doing that. Can 2 axolotls go in a 2-foot tank? How many litres is that? Can you tell me the litres, please, and I'll help you. Okay, thank you. You're more than welcome. So I think I'm actually on top of the comments for the first time ever. I think I actually am there. This cat's gonna jump me, isn't she?
No, she's like looking at what I'm doing on this chair, like floating on a chair.
So just running back onto that, it says 500 litres. What's she doing?
She's just the tail. Do you want me to move on?
No, she's fine. So I think that's the same person, because I won't let me scroll back, but they've said 500 litres. If it is 500 litres, that's a good size. You can definitely keep them in there. Hello from Australia again. Jeff Parry.
Australia.
He's been one of my long-time subscribers, I believe.
Ooh,
I recognise the profile pic of the Roo.
thank you.
So welcome back, Jeff, and thank you for coming along. So yeah. So what did everybody think? Did anybody actually watch the whole live last week? I don't mean necessarily live, but anybody watch it in sections? Somebody very kindly put timestamps on it at the very top, so I've pinned that comment so you can actually go on to the last week's video and see when I'm talking about certain subjects. Because to be honest with you, although I planned that, I kind of just rambled as well, as you can probably tell, for 40 minutes. But yeah, let me know if you enjoyed the video, for one, and if you do enjoy live videos. Because like I said, it's a really nice way to be able to talk directly back to you guys, because it can be very, very tricky trying to keep up with all the comments. So, can I send you a gift from Australia? You absolutely can. You don't have to, but you absolutely can. If you get in contact with me over at Frankie'S Aquatics UK at gmail.com, or come and find me over on Instagram, I'll happily share my details with you. I pinch the worms to release the goo. Yes, good trick. Then wash them, but he won't even try them. Yeah, he might be. When was the last time he ate, and what did he eat, out of interest? You might find he might just not be that hungry. Because Pixel will either be savage and eat all the time and eat as much as you'd give her,
Yeah.
or she's just not interested at all. So she might just not be very hungry. Hello, pussycat. You can ask me a question. What's the good news? No, it's next week's video. You're good at this, you are, aren't you?
At least I
Next
didn't
week's
say
video.
it. At least I didn't say
They'd have
it.
heard that. They've up the audio and everything.
At least I didn't say it.
She almost gave away next week's video.
At least I didn't say it, okay?
You fired, you are.
And don't
I've
worry
actually been working on a really good video, which is going to hopefully be out next week if my eyes can keep up with me. And this one just whispered it in my ear.
I didn't say what it was about. I was just saying we told you good news.
You did it again! Oh, you're doing it again.
I'm gonna
Jesus.
die.
Yeah, go on. No, I'm not having your phone back though. You don't have to go really. I'm only joking. You're fine.
I told you that's why I shouldn't be on any
Right,
lives.
so it's thumbs up for 500 litres. If it is 500 litres, then yes, that's absolutely fine. That's a very good literage for your axolotl, actually. Oh, here we go. Who's this? Can you see that name?
Jay.
Yes. Can you say happy birthday to your special daughter? I will. Happy birthday. I've got to show you a video he sent this morning, actually. I forgot to show it. I've not showed it yet, but I will show her because it's hilarious. And yeah, give us a call in a little bit as well. Liz Tricky has said, okay, I'll message you on Instagram for your postage details. Yes, please do. I'll get back to you. I'm currently working a few weeks behind at the moment on all my messages, to be honest, but that's just because this horrible bad luck of health I'm having with these at the moment. But again, I won't go into the details of it.
to people in the audience, I have a very good question.
Go on then.
If you've ever been to Australia Zoo or any zoo, what is your favourite animal?
Good question. I like the way you specifically use Australia Zoo.
Yeah,
I like that.
sorry.
We're all jealous, aren't we?
No, any zoo,
Okay.
any zoo.
Can I answer that question?
Yeah, what's yours?
Gorillas. I like seeing the gorillas.
You like the gorillas.
I do. I like seeing the silverbacks. Yeah. There's a certain connection between me and the monkeys.
The koalas are really cute.
They are. They are. You're trying to smuggle your way over to Australia, aren't you?
No, I'm not. You sneak. Okay, anybody, bring a suitcase. I'll sneak in the suitcase.
It'll have to be a big suitcase to fit me in it. Let's put it that way. Let's have a little look. So Austin has said, been watching your videos for the past month and a half as I set up my very own axolotl tank using all of your recommendations. I just got my wild type 2 days ago. Love the hobby and love your work. Thank you so much, Austin, and I hope you're enjoying getting to know your little one. Any questions or anything, do feel free to comment on my videos and ask questions. I do try to keep up the best I can, but just remember it is just little old me. And now apparently this one as well. You're going to come in as admin, aren't you?
Yeah.
You'll be there with your phone like this, getting all the comments for me.
Yeah. Okay, you need to tell me.
Right. It's been months since he's ate a worm. He usually takes a few pellets 5 days a week. But even if I starve him for a few days, he won't take the worm. That's a strange one. That is a really strange one. I might suggest trying to prepare the worms a little bit different. So try mixing them with whatever he is feeding on, just to see if you can kind of make it a bit more appetizing to him. I do suggest bloodworms as well, not as the staple part of his diet. I love you just stood there. It's like we're waiting for a bus.
Question though.
One sec, I haven't finished talking about this yet. So mix it in with some bloodworms or mix it in with some pellets, whatever it is that he's feeding on, mix it in with that, even if it's a case of chopping it up. And how you prepare your worms, might I suggest you do one of two things. You can either put the worms before you feed into really, really ice cold water, which will startle the worm and usually make it wiggle quite a lot as well, which then might become a little bit more appetizing to him. Or you can do it the other way, although just bear in mind the other way, don't do it too hot. We're not trying to make pasta, but just bear in mind that if you do it too hot, you can obviously kill the worm. So just be aware of that as well. Right, what were you going to ask anyway?
What was it on pellets first or worms?
Who?
The axolotl.
I think she's gone over. I think the axolotl's gone over from bloodworms to pellets, and it's struggling to get onto earthworms.
Oh.
What's your wisdom? Let's see what you'd do. What do you recommend?
I recommend trying to keep feeding it worms.
Yeah, once you get them onto worms, usually that the habit, he's probably got himself in a bit of a bad habit with his diet. And once you've got him back onto the worms and enjoying the worms, hopefully you won't have any more issues. Right. My favourite, yeah, people are answering your question here, Albel. Someone said my favourite is tigers.
Ooh, that is a good one.
What's your favourite? That's a good question.
My favourite? It's... Let me think about that. Come back to it in a minute.
Someone's put turtles there. Turtles are my favourite. They should have gone, I like turtles.
I like turtles.
Uncle Jay said armadillos. Armadillos are my favourite. What are they? Mm-hmm. How can I best describe an armadillo for you? You're best to use Google. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're best to use Google. I don't know how I'd describe them to you, to be honest.
I've heard the word before. I've seen
armadillos.
But they sound cool. Very cool.
Annie Lloyd Nesbitt has asked, have you ever heard of nitrates spiking with ammonia at 0 ppm? I've heard all sorts. I've learnt so much while doing this about tank cycling and how things can really spike in really weird places. So yes, I believe it or not, I have heard of that. Now what will probably be the case there is obviously there's something that's obviously eating your ammonia. I'm going to keep this really basic because I don't want to bore anybody. But there's obviously something that's converting your ammonia, hence the 0 ppm. So it's figuring out what it is. Is there live plants in there? Nitrates spiking with ammonia at 0 ppm. Yes, I have. If you want any help with cycling anybody, by the way, do feel free. There's a video on here, how to successfully cycle your axolotls tank. Go and check that out. I tried to basically make it as basic as I could to make it very understandable for people that are new to the hobby. But also do feel free, any questions you have, do feel free to ask them in the comments there. and I will get round to obviously getting back to you. Good morning. That's from Vince Lopez.
Good morning to you.
Mouse meets turtle. Thanks so much for all the advice. I will keep trying, but I think he's just awkward. You might have a fussy one. I've had a few rescues that have come in, and they've had disastrous appetites. I had one rescue come in, and obviously I'm not going to name the person that I rescued from, but he was eating hot dogs. True story. I was like, what do you feed him currently? Oh, whatever he fancies. I'm like, which is? And they're like, hot dogs. I was like, hot dogs that we eat? Hot dogs. They're like, yeah, little bits of hot dogs. I chop them up. I was like, that's a new one for me. But this axolotl was considerably on them. Really enjoyed the hot dogs. But yeah, obviously not good for an axolotl. And the nearly 3 weeks after he was here, he was still pooping out all sorts of funky things. But I'll keep that clean because it's revolting, to be perfectly honest with you. I'm going to do this in future. I'm going to get my old phone and I'm going to browse it.
Is it bad if axolotls eat the live plants in the tanks if you do?
Yeah, you've got to be careful because they might choke. Got to be very careful. They do, well, what the hell, cat's scared the life out of me? What's with this cat? She hovers in my blind area and just jumps at me. My goodness. Yeah, there is, you have to be very careful with choking hazards with anything, not just live plants, with decorations or anything. That's why we recommend, what do we recommend for a substrate?
We recommended fingies.
Fingers? No. Don't put fingers in there. Stop clapping. Let's have a round of applause.
Was it hard, like...
Bottomless? Or?
Bottomless?
Or? Clearly doesn't watch my videos.
No,
this one, does she?
I'm thinking.
A fine sand.
Oh, yeah.
Is that you got in your head now?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Sorry, guys.
I'm going to just make you watch my playlist on loop. Right, let's have a little look, catch up with these comments. Ice of Phoenix, hello there. Minecraft is adding axolotls for awareness. I know. How exciting is that as well? I didn't know already because a few people have shared pictures with me over on Twitter. They're very cute. Yeah, they are very cute.
I need to search it up.
They are lovely. They really are. They're all different colours as well.
Oh.
But yeah, they are. They're really ridiculously cute. Right, let's have a little look. Hello, Mike. I've read that one. I don't think I've missed any comments here.
Like a police officer. Naughty, naughty.
Oh, there we go. Vince has just explained the best way to describe the armadillo is mouse meets turtle. It is actually very, yeah, that is probably the best way to describe it. They are stupidly cute. I believe they can run really fast as well. Yeah, they're really like little armoured mice. They're lovely. They really are cute.
I think I know.
You'd know, as soon as you see it, you'd know what it was. You'd instantly know. Right. Let's have a little look.
I like being on live streams.
I know. This is only like my second one I've ever done. So, hey there, new to the channel, and my two water dogs say hello. That's from Jake's Fish. Thank you very much, Jake. Thank you for jumping in. And I hope you are enjoying the content that you've seen so far. I really do. So we've actually got 17 people looking up, 17 people watching.
Wow.
And I'm on top of the comments. So if Jay Ford is still in here, I believe you will be, I'm going to video call you after the stream, just so you can say hello to the birthday girl. With a glittery phone. Oh, look at the glittery phone.
It's a new phone.
Isn't it beautiful?
It's a new phone.
It's lovely, isn't it?
Yeah. What are you doing?
Jack has said good morning. Good morning.
Good morning to you.
Good night, Frankie and Ella from Australia. I'm glad I got to talk to you. I'll message you on Insta, Frankie. Thank you very much. I'll very much look forward to seeing your message. What's your handle? If you don't mind saying it out loud, just so I can look out for you. Jay Ford, thanks, buddy. Still here. This is priceless with Ella in the video. I know. It was either going to really work or it was going to fall disastrously wrong. She's already spat out what next week's video is about.
No, I didn't.
So
I did not.
You did this before. For those of you,
that's why I can't join lives.
For those of you who may watch me over on Instagram, I'm very, very spontaneous over on Instagram. She came in one week and just basically blurted out nearly 2 weeks worth of videos.
You need to tell me what you do for your next video so I don't splat.
No, I don't. This is the problem. I don't need to tell you. Because when I tell you, you tell everyone. That was the problem. I did tell you, you told everyone. She's all confused over it. The best bit is not to tell you.
I need to go back to bed.
You do. Go on. Happy birthday. Good night.
Good night.
How do I get off this? There we go. There are about 6 different colours for the Minecraft Axolotls. Can we guess them?
Yes.
Gold.
Yeah. Lucy.
Yeah.
Wild. Or no, not.
Autistic. That's not a colour. Or an artistic one. Comes out with a twiddly moustache. So I reckon it would be gold, wild, Lucy,
and
copper.
Copper is albino.
It's not red. Stop shouting at me. Right?
Albino.
Yeah, albino. Have we said that's 6 or so?
Yeah, I think so.
What do you guys think? Let us know. Let us know. Your phone keeps locking on me.
I'm sorry. Well, at least my pin's easy to guess.
Just tell them. Tell them.
No.
They can rob you. They're not that who wants to mug you. You might as well tell them everything else. Pixel and Toothless on Insta. I'll say it in the message. Right, nice one. Thank you very much. Lyndon's in. Hello there, Frankie. Hello, Lyndon. How you doing?
Hello.
If you've just joined us, I've got my daughter here, Ella, today. It is Ella's birthday today.
I'm 100.
So, attitude of 100-year-old. So she's kind of gate crashing the video and doing all sorts of mischief. And someone actually gave her £2 for your birthday as well.
I know, right? That's
How
very
nice is
kind.
that? I'll sort that out for you. It's very, very kind of you, that was.
Very, 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 very kind.
Pink, purple, yellow, green, brown, and tan. That's the colours that they're in there.
Is that pretty much the ones that we said?
That's what's coming to Minecraft. So yeah, we pretty much had it covered.
Yeah, we pretty much did.
We did. We were there. We had it sourced. Lyndon's saying, "Hi Ella, happy birthday to you."
Thank you very much. Is it Lyndon?
Yeah. And Jake's Fish said, "Anyone else have an axolotl that runs away from worms and hides?" I've had them. I've had them. Some of them are very timid. I do believe you get out what you put in. Unfortunately, that doesn't work for your bank account, does it? But in the hobby itself, you do get out what you put in. So if you spend a lot of time with your axolotl and persevere, you will usually tame out the shyness. Now, unfortunately, you're going to find one occasionally. It's just going to be really timid, really, really shy, and there's not going to be very much that you can do. What's these moves you're doing behind me? I just see you got.
Hello. I'm just doing
Every so often.
some bit of dance.
Give me a bit of Shazam in the background. So yes, so you will occasionally have an axolotl that probably is a little bit timid. To be fair, Flick's very much like
I
that.
need to reset myself.
You do. Is that code for you going for a big trump in the corner?
No.
So Flick is very much like that. He not trumping in the corner, but he's very timid, where he'll let his boys eat first, and then he'll come for his food. If anything spooks him during feeding, then he will just be freaked out for ages and won't go straight back to his food. He does. He's an absolute monkey for it. But again, it's just part of his quirk.
He's a monkey butt.
He is. Hey, Kirat's in. Auntie Kirat's
Hi,
in.
Kira.
She says, "Hi Ella, happy birthday to you."
Thank you. Opera here. Opera?
Where did that comment go? I haven't finished reading it. She says, "Love you loads" as well. Lots there. Look.
Love you too.
What did? Oh, tell her what you got out of her money for birthday.
I got. Can I show her?
Stop clapping.
Don't know. I got.
Stop clapping.
Can I show them?
No, just tell them.
I got acrylic paint.
You
I
did.
got a really fancy colouring book.
You did.
And I got
You got a gift card as well.
a gift card.
There you go. Coming up in the world, you see. She's actually richer than me. I'm not happy about that.
I got £75.
All right, show off. I'm sorry if I pronounced your name wrong here, but someone called Malandra.
I can't see.
That's a really nice name. I think I've got that one. Malandra Lane said, "Frankie, Ella is awesome. Live with her."
No!
You won't be saying it then, will you? She isn't too bad, are you, Al? You are quite the entertainer, aren't you? Yeah. Mm. You did actually have your own YouTube channel for all 5 minutes, didn't you?
No, I'm still working on it. I'm just. I need to
You should do.
make
You're quite entertaining, to be fair. Although when I do little funny skits in a video, she cuts me out of them.
There's one video already posted.
Yeah, there is one.
One
There
of
is
them
one.
went-
What's your YouTube channel, huh?
Ella's vlogs.
Ella's Vlogs.
And there was a posted it, and it was just a dog having a funny face the whole video.
Oh, that when it went wrong. Yeah, she bless her. She worked on this video. She's all doing it herself. She worked on this video and uploaded it, and for one during the processing of whatever happened with YouTube, it just malfunctioned, and it was just an unedited cut of Tia just sat there like that. How long was it on for? How long was it on for ages, wasn't it? How long was it on for? 74 minutes? 24. I had to say 74 minutes. So yeah, it was quite entertaining.
And then I reposted it, and I had a mental breakdown.
Yeah, you did. You had a bit of a freak out, didn't you, bless you? Right.
Go and check it out.
Goofball, that's his username. I'm not picking on the guy. It says, "Hi, I'm a fan. I am a fan from." I'm not even going to pronounce that. Have a go at that word.
Miami.
No, it's not Miami.
From
Myanmar.
I can't say it, I'm sorry.
I want to go Mana. From Mana. Anyway, I have been wanting an axolotl for years, but where I live, it's really hard to get supplies needed for an axolotl. So I just go and watch your videos. Thank you so much. That's really kind of you. I would like to pretend I know where you live, but I can't even pronounce where you live.
Wait,
So you'll have to educate me. I'm not quite sure where that is. I'm a bit of a simpleton.
I can't say it, I'm so sorry.
I like the way you put on a posh accent. Let me have a look at this. You've got a moustache, you'd be tweaking it. No. It's my No, it's not. It's not. It's phenomena. Joshua Romeo says, Romero, not Romeo. Romero says, "Hi, I got an axolotl 2 weeks ago and she's doing good. She's a bit bigger than 3 inches. What did you get? What type did you get?
Right?
Let us know."
So desperate.
Jake's Fish says, "They eat bloodworms fine and will come to my hand and play. But as soon as I put a big worm in there, she runs right away." Probably. It could be that. It's probably just, it's obviously new. It's probably new to her. So maybe she's just a little bit, so maybe do a little chopper. You can actually buy them smaller. So it might be worth, can you stop jiggling me from the back? It might be worth you buying smaller ones, because that'll work out good. And if not, whatever you have got, you can chop it as well.
Just chop it.
Right, Blozzer has said, "Have a good day. I'm off to lunch. I will watch the video later when I get home." I believe it was Blozzer as well that gave you the £2. So if it was,
Yeah,
thank you again. That was very kind of you.
And thank you for watching.
Yes, thank you for watching. Well said. Well said.
Welcome.
Well said. Joshua Romero has said he's got a leucistic.
Oh, they're pretty.
Hey, Nixon here, Uncle Nixon here.
Hi,
Now.
Nick.
He says, "Happy birthday, Al. Hope you have a great day. Frankie, you are bad enough on your own in the video, let alone now with Ella too."
I'm going.
I agree. That's it, off you go. I agree, bro. It was gonna. This is just winging it as well. So the beauty that it is.
Yeah, we literally just winged it.
Jay said, "Call me later, Elbow. Got to dash for a bit. Get the chores done. Keep up the good work, you guys." Thank you very much, Jay. We'll give you a video call later on, like you said. This cat's gonna jump me.
No, she ain't. She's not one for
Jeff
jumping,
said,
that's you,
"Good night. Good night. No, good night, night, Team Frankie." That's including you. And the cat, apparently. She's a part of it as well. Wayne Franklin. "Happy birthday, Ella."
Thank you very much.
There was an ammonia spike yesterday, 2.0, and I treated it with ammonia medicine, and she is doing fine. She was so active because of stress. Oh, I see.
That's
So you're on
good.
top of it now.
Good.
You're ahead of the game, you see. You're ahead of the game. I like it. Jake's Fish. Mine are 2 wild types, by the way.
Ooh.
There are small vids of them on my channel, on my Instagram. Is your Instagram the same as your YouTube? Let me know. Corinne, or was it Corinne Skipper? Happy birthday to you.
Thank you very much.
Right, I think we're on top of everything, so I think we'll wrap this up. I think we'll wrap it up for the day. You could stay. I'll tell you what, you have the show. See you later.
Hello, I'm taking over the channel. It will be Frankie's Aquatics. Including daughter. This is so awkward. Come back.
Oh dear, you have got a natural knack there. You are quite humorous. I'll give you that. That was a compliment, by the way. I think you've handled your own quite nicely today, birthday girl.
Thank you very much.
Have you enjoyed being on the live?
Mm-hmm.
Was it nice talking to the people?
Yes, I need to be on here. No.
Yeah, you should. Well, do you think we should do more lives? Obviously, not to necessarily take over the weekly video, because I do like working on my videos.
He likes it very much.
I do. It's what I live for.
He like sits in his thinking chair and just like.
I do. I'm not ashamed to admit that.
Yeah, you actually do sit in your thinking
I
chair.
do. Will you just go and grab your phone that I've left over there, and we'll just read the comments before we go.
Ow!
Don't throw yourself on the floor if we go.
I might throw myself on the floor.
I'll send.
Can I read them? So, someone's put, if I send super sticker, I'll pay you for it. Do you get the money, or does YouTube for giving me the sticker?
Do you know what? I am absolutely oblivious to any of these stickers and stuff. Now, people have told me to have a look at this YouTube thing a little bit closer in regards to that. So I think what happens is it will go into my monthly earnings at the end of the month. I believe that's how it works. I don't believe YouTube take a direct cut of that, but that's only my assumption. I don't know for sure, if I'm completely honest with you. Lyndon's out of here. She says, have a great day, guys. What can I have it as well? 'Cause I can't see. Annie Lloyd says, you're amazing.
Thank you very much. You're amazing. You're amazing too.
That's right. It's a good attitude to have, that is. I like that. Joshua says, yes.
Is that a brother? Or
No,
is he like
he's at
secretly
school.
watching on the
No,
live?
he's at school.
There's so many Joshuas. It's quite cool.
Another happy birthday there, Ella.
Thank you very much. Ooh, we've got a lot of people. 21 people.
We have. Jake's Fish says his Instagram is just Jake with the underscores. So I'll look out for you. If you are following me, I will follow you back. I will find you and I will follow you.
That sounds creepy.
It does, doesn't it?
So he means he's going to follow you on Instagram?
That's right.
Instagram. Not going to follow you in real life, don't worry.
No, I don't need to call the police.
Don't need to call the police.
That's right. Have a great day. That's from Kimberly Hopkins. Right, we're going to knock this on the head then.
I will take over. I like being in live streams.
Oh, look, someone else just gave you some pennies, look. Someone else has. It's popped up on that screen, it hasn't popped up on this one.
I can't.
There you go, look, it's Corinne Skipper. It's either Corinne or Corinne. I think it's probably Corinne. Corinne Skipper. Yeah, this is not working anymore.
Right, no, I know how to fix it.
I thought he was going to slap it on then. Work, William.
I mean, I've got to refresh it.
Right, so we're going to wrap this up. Thank you all so much. Ellie, you've got £3.40 something there for your birthday. That is amazing. Look at the sticker. Do you get to keep that sticker to use in the chat?
Yeah, is that because you're a Patreon?
No, she paid for a sticker for you for a birthday treat, I assume. So that money that'll be your money. But she gets to buy a little sticker. So do you get to use that sticker forevermore in the chat? That's pretty cool.
That's a cool sticker.
I know you can make your own, can't you? You can actually create your own. So I'm going to do that as well. Anyway, I'm going to go now.
Wait, no, more questions. My mum won't let me get another axolotl. Can you stay in the chat and tell her to let me get another one? And then someone said, my one wild has eaten grub pie.
Grub pie and pellets only, a rescue. And my other golden albino was eating worms. Now he's only eats worms sporadically. My wild started eating worms, now won't again. Don't know why.
By the way,
I'm just borrow this.
Yes.
Sweet.
By the way, please let Josh or something have another axolotl.
Yeah, that's the point. Going back to that one momentarily. Yes, I definitely think Joshua deserves a second axolotl. He seems like a very wise young man. And yes, I think you should let him have another axolotl. But he's got to call it Frankie. Just going back over what's already been asked here. So one's been eating grub pie and pellets. Do you find that grub pie is quite messy? Because it's not very easy to get over here in the UK, so I've no experience with it. I do know it's like a paste you can make. You can make up and make your own kind of moulds and stuff. It's really hard to get in the UK, to be honest. So yeah, do you find it's quite messy? Is my question to you in regards to that. And I would just persevere with the worms would be my suggestion with that. Try mixing it in with something they're going to enjoy and then see if you can switch them back over onto worms. How do I sell my baby axolotls? That's from Broken Forever. There's many ways of doing that. So I don't post mine anywhere kind of online or anything like that. Most of mine, well, all of mine sell through word of mouth, which is great for me. So, but I do believe certain places have different kind of websites and stuff.
You buy often for her. Get a fan axolotl.
Yeah, send them my way. Alicia. Oh no, someone else has messaged before that. I won't even try and pronounce your first name, but it's Storm. Says, love you, have a great day.
Thank you.
And we love you too.
We love you too.
Alicia Freeman says, yes, very messy, but not as much as it's from frozen dish. Oh, okay. Okay, so you make your own.
Oh.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, a lot of people use it, the grub pie, but I've never used it because, like I said, it's not very easy to get in the UK. You get it online steadily.
Is it expensive?
Not really. Not really. Just I always have live because it's really easy for me to source live, you see. So I shop local and I go live. I do. It's a wormery.
Yeah.
Right, now we're going to get going now.
Oh, light's staying here.
Someone's just shouting happy birthday at you before we leave.
Thank you very much.
So I'm going to wrap this up. Don't be opening the comments again. We're going. Okay? Yeah. Right, thank you all for jumping in and checking out the live. I do appreciate you. Have you had fun this week?
I have had very much fun and I want to be on more. This is epic.
I had very much fun. I guess that means good. Thank you all for jumping in, and I'll see you all next week.
Wait, someone said.
No, toodaloo.
I have a question.